Hi, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. So good to have you here. Okay, so clearly this is a tarot card reading channel where I do different readings. You can see all of them on the screen. Feel free to peruse and explore. I have a YouTube channel, a Patreon channel, and I am currently working on the Instagram and Twitter channel. So just bear with me with that. But I do hope that my readings hold benefit to you in your hour of need for advice or direction or just a kind word. I really do hope that my readings resonate with you. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can. It's in the description box below. I also offer personal readings. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. But anything else is probably in the description box below, so take a look. Other than that, I do hope that you enjoy your time here on my YouTube page, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. That is one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. Okay, let's get into your reading. Pisces, hi, this is Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we're going to dive into your Spirit Path reading. The Spirit Path reading is going to take place for the time frame of July the 13th to August the 7th of 2026. So the Spirit Path reading is really covering your external energies, Pisces. So your interaction or involvement with a given situation in your surroundings. It could be in your daily walk, it could be in your relationships, your family or friends, it could be involving business or your career path, it could be schooling, it is the universe letting you know ahead of time certain things you should consider or certain things that may be coming your way or how you might want to address certain things or whatever have you, advice in navigating it all. Okay, so think of it like if the forensic analysis reading is focusing on your internal world and your physical personal self and your psyche and subconscious, then the spirit path is going to focus on you involving in all of your surroundings that are involved in your external world. So this line right here is going to be you personally, how you walk through life and what's happening, what you are feeling in certain respects, how you might want to respond, stuff like that. Right here, this line here is going to focus on your social life, your friends, your family, maybe your love life, and we'll see how that all connects. And this line right here is going to focus on your practicalities, your livelihood, your career and finances, stuff like that. Okay, and this is going to be a Kipper card. I might give a bit of my intuition on it. We're going to look at the original meaning of the Kipper card here to give you some personal intuitive understanding. And of course, it's an external energy type reading, so it sometimes swirls together. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. So let's get into your reading, Pisces. And we have, okay, Six of Swords. Pisces, I feel like this is so similar to a reading you had before already. It might be in your forensic analysis reading. Please check that out because you might see a part two of some capacity in this, because it feels like this is saying similar energies of the same thing. The Six of Swords, you're currently navigating some turbulent waters, okay? But you're leaving a tumultuous situation for something better, or you're transitioning from a unpleasantness or something that needed to change to something better. A better standard, a better approach, a better circumstance, a better environment, okay, a better relationship, a better job, a better a household, or whatever the situation is. But you are leaving an uncomfortable situation, a negative situation of sorts. I say it like that because some of you, I'm hearing it's like it may be like, uh, okay, for example, if it's like a job, for example, and that job is it's just running you ragged, and you're like you found something better, or you're looking for something better, okay, then you will eventually totally be in a better place, in a better work establishment, okay. But for some of you, this is almost like it's coming through where you're taking the reins and changing a toxic environment into something more positive that works. So, for example, if you're a parent, for example, and maybe your kids got out of hand in some capacity, and it's like you're realizing, you know what, this household needs to change. It cannot be sustained with reckless behavior or something like that, and you're changing those standards. You're changing a negative understanding and moving towards a better way of parenting that is more conducive for a better household and better discipline for your children, and better upliftment overall for everyone. Like that. So, because some of y'all, it feels like there's like an environment that you can leave, yes, and then there's some environments where you can't necessarily like you can't necessarily. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. I just thought I thought about. Okay, you get my point. Some environments you can't literally get up and leave, especially that kids understanding. Sorry, Pisces. That was just funny. Um, but yeah, the point is, you're clearly leaving a negative situation and navigating the turbulent waters to going to something more positive, more favorable. You're laying down the law for yourself and anyone else who's involved. Okay? And by the way, the Six of Swords in this regard, it's more of a peaceful transition. So it's not like necessarily harsh. It's just a decision that you made, Pisces, to go from something that's just not working out to something better. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yes, oh my gosh. Pisces, Eight of Cups. Literally, Eight of Cups. And some of you, it's a relationship. Some of you, it's a business dealing or something like that, whatever the situation is. The Eight of Cups is like, you know what? I'm not dealing with these false promises, these false hopes anymore, this negative attitude, this negative disposition, this being stuck in a rut, okay? And this could even be with your personal health or lifestyle in a grouping of people, and you probably say, you know what, y'all aren't good for me. I'm like gaining weight. I'm like exercising. I'm not focused anymore. I'm not X, Y, and Z, whatever. And you're realizing, you know what? No, I need to get out of this. That could be for some of you, whatever the situation is. But it is literally leaving a toxic understanding and not looking back, not going back and going towards the sun, going towards a better life. You've made the decision. There's no long talking. There's no yelling. There's none of that. It's like, you know what? You came to Pisces. You came to an understanding. You say, you know what? Life can be better. I don't have to stay in a negative understanding. I can just go, and that's what you're doing, or changing in certain respects. Okay. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes, Ace of wow, Pisces, Ace of Cups. This is the universe saying, "Oh, Pisces, you're done with the negative. Okay, great. Let's start moving into the positive. Let's start bringing in all the things that brings you joy, that brings you fulfillment, that brings you happiness, that further grows you, nurtures you, builds you up towards your best and highest good and your best and highest self." Okay, Pisces, Ace of Cups. This is the universe further endowing or investing into your peace, your joy, your courage towards making this change, and really inviting the best for you. Okay, this is the universe giving you that fulfillment of nurturing you for the better and the long term and the abundant. Okay, and the expansion. It starts now. Okay, because you have decided, you know what? I'm going to go towards my happiness in whatever capacity this is. Let's see what else is happening in your social aspect. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So some of you have been, wow, some of you have been approached um, by someone who is much more um, reasonable. It could be relationship. They're much more put together. Okay, they're much more responsible, much more like mature in their daily walk, in their mannerisms, in their cultivation of personal achievements and assets and stability of life. That is, this could be in a much more mature or stable job opportunity. Okay, this is maybe in the family life. You're saying, you know what, I'm putting towards this new foundation of responsibility, of assurance, of practicality, or this is you not allowing yourself to be pulled in any one direction that takes you away from certain savings or plannings or developments. You know, like wherever this falls with you, but this is bringing in a level of success, mature abundance that you want to further cultivate and expand upon. Okay, this could be the relationship offer from someone who really understands the virtue of putting the time and putting the investment and putting the work into a relationship, who is steady, who is not wishy-washy, okay, who is someone at their word, okay. This is stability, okay. This is a strong foundation of trust with the King of Pentacles. His kingdom is fortified by significant value, significant foundations that are not shooken, okay? And he can sleep well at night knowing that his security, his health is well, his lifestyle is well, okay? His investments are well, his social life is a positive, reciprocal in nature. That's doing well. He you know, it's this strong, successful stability, and he's also free to further expand in other areas if he wants. Okay, and this is what you're nurturing towards your lifestyle now, where you're headed, or also what is coming towards you or being invited into your livelihood or into your relationship, however it falls for you. But this is what's happening in your world. You want a level of action that is countable, that you can just, you know, time your watch by it. You don't want to be second guessing. You don't want to have this any type of regret or unassurance of things. You want to know that you're going in the best possible direction. You want to know that your lifestyle is secure and your foundations are fine. You want to know, if you're in a relationship, that this person is there for the long term and not for just, you know, 1 or 2 nights. Okay, this is what's happening for you. Something stable, secure, worthwhile, meaningful, purposeful. Okay, and this is also you, depending on your understanding in your situation, that you're transforming and making this happen for you in your life. Okay, this again, some of you, this could be the new job offer. Okay, they're saying, hey, this is the contract. There's no funny business in it. It's absolutely for you. It is something that you can finally build a life on. Okay, further clarification of the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. The Sun. Of course, with everything that what came through with the King of Pentacles, of course it's happy days. The Sun. This is absolute joy, bliss, fulfillment. When the sun comes up, it lifts everything to even the higher measures of success and happiness and peace. Okay? Especially with the Ace of Cups there. So know that these desires towards this better capacity of your livelihood, of your social life, of your friends or your family or your connections or your career path, whatever the situation is, it is going to something much, 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 much more uplifting. Okay? And these are the advices that's coming through as how you should move forward in this capacity. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yes, oh my gosh, the Death card, I love it, I love it. The Death card is like the death and rebirth, whereby your old life, which you're navigating through, and it's saying, hey, keep moving forward. Don't go back, because some people will try to come back in your good graces and try to give you false hope and promises. No, 8 of Cups. No, you're done with that. You're moving forward, Pisces. The death card is your old life is gone, it's dying, you're getting rid of it, and you're moving towards a better standard for you in your relationship, your children, your career path, your sense of self, whatever the situation is. Okay, and this is going towards a much better life, a transformative understanding. Let's take a look at the practicalities. Oh my gosh, Pisces, I literally just like the Eight of Cups, don't go back. You have the Six of Swords here, and look, the Six of Swords here in a totally different deck. Like you made the decision, and the universe is advising you, Pisces, that since you made this decision, and some of you are about to make that decision, keep moving. The thing about it is with the Six of Swords, yeah, it's not always going to be kind of easy-ish. I mean, it is kind of like a soft transition because you made the decision. You're putting out your resumes out there, perhaps. You're networking, perhaps, out there because the swords are also speaking. Okay, the swords are also your talent, your skills, your capabilities. Okay, stuff like that. It's clarity. Okay, and it's the Six of Swords. It's not like it's not like abrasive energy. It is a steady planning, steady progression. It is a calm exit out of something that's unfavorable into something more meaningful, something better. And it doesn't mean that you're like snap your fingers suddenly out of it. You're navigating through turbulent waters into calmer shores. Okay, so you will get there, you will get to the calmer end, but right now you need to keep a little bit of your wits about you and continue to strategize and manage your transition accordingly. That's the advice that's coming through because you are going to get to a better place. Clearly is what's happening. Further clarification, yes, some of you may not exactly know how it's going to look, but the Four of Cups is you continue doing what you're doing right now. I know certain things are a bit burdensome, boring in certain respects, or not fulfilling, because the universe right here, this cup right here, this Ace of Cups right here, this cup right here, this is the universe giving you that new start. It's filling up that cup for you. So all you need to do, Pisces, is continue navigating these waters, and you'll see that the universe will answer these prayers. Okay? Further clarification, thank you, universe. Oh my goodness, I just want to say that. From the Six of Swords to the Six of Cups. From the Four of Cups, when the universe is going to grant that wish right there, the Six of Cups, this is that fulfillment. This is that very comfortable atmosphere, very comfortable connection of friends or family or social or work understanding or your whatever the situation is. This is a childlike wonder coming to bliss. Okay? So you continue navigating these turbulent waters. The Sun's here, the Death card's here, the Ace of Cups here, especially. You will find peace and happiness and joy on the other side. Okay? It's coming. Let's see what your gift card has to say, Pisces. And we have the main male. What's coming through with the main male is very similar energy to the King of Pentacles here. Someone, an entity perhaps, or a person, a new relationship, or even you really establishing yourself. Whatever the case may be, this is success, this is wealth, this is a level of freedom to live life the way you envisioned it and having the options to do what you want to do. Okay, that's my intuitive understanding of it, but for this reading. But let's go to it's number one. Let's go to the original meaning on it is saying, okay, main male, and we're going to go right here. The first card represents you, the reader, your querent, or the principal male subject of the reading. It describes where you are at this moment in time, what you desire, and what you should be aware of. It also encourages you to look after yourself and to integrate your partner without being selfish. A well-dressed man stands in a well-appointed Victorian parlor. His gaze is confident, direct, and open. This card signifies the male querent. Okay. So it is a focus clearly on what you desire, the direction that you're going, and focusing on that momentum, focusing on that forward manifestation of things. And that's clearly what you're doing here. So, Pisces, this has been your Spirit Path reading. I really do hope it was beneficial for you. Please consider the advice that was given. You just keep going forward, okay? Because things are definitely going to transform for you. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube page, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. It is one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. I wish you the best. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. I really hope it was beneficial to you, that it helps you throughout your day, your week, or probably even the rest of the year. Thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.